Herzlich willkommen zurück auf NBA 2K26. Wir müssen zuerst einmal zum, Frontcourt gehen oder irgendwie so etwas. Ja, das wissen wir schon. Ah nein, falsch. Ich vertippe mich da immer. Crazy. Bringen wir den Typ noch.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
Also perfekt, jetzt müssen wir das sogar abschließen. Das ist ziemlich machbar. Spieler des Monats. Jetzt weiss ich nicht, ob wir das schaffen, aber der Rest könnten wir. Auch wenn mit dem Team. Ich weiss nicht, ob man das kann schaffen. Das Team ist nicht gerade der Beste. Aber hey, ich habe einen guten Dings, ich habe einen guten Second Option. Also ja, kann es passen. Und jetzt direkt zu den Dings und zu den Schlüsselspielen. Okay. Jo. 29 Punkte, 2, 3. Wir haben brutal schlecht gespielt. Markenen 7 Punkte. Da sage ich nichts mehr dazu. Und jetzt müssen wir gegen Lakers spielen. Gott. Segne mich.
Alright, we're here with MP for his reaction ahead of tonight's big All-Star Showdown.
My bad. Reaction to what?
You gonna get a water rest for a second so we can film this?
Yeah, I could do two things at once, bro. What are you talking about? What am I reacting to?
In a second, bring it up. And, alright, quote. I expect to be an All-Star, 100%. And I expect MP to be there that weekend too. In the stands. End quote.
That ain't real. Who said that?
For yourself.
Bet, say less. He's getting outscored tonight.
You think maybe he wants you thinking that way? You know, think he can get you off your game?
Vander, it really doesn't matter what he thinks. He's getting outscored.
Perfekt, dann lass uns mal Luca zeigen, wer eigentlich der beste Spieler ist.
be among the first 20,000 fans in attendance, and you'll get your very own national pleasure of NBA basketball. Pleasure fans, be sure to have your tickets for next Pleasure Girl night. The first 15,000 fans will receive a gift. Stop by the ticket office to grab your seat. The Pleasure Girl at night. Don't forget about it.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Utah down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where Utah is, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this.
Crazy 92 wins, 167 losses is crazy.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's
Ich weiß nicht, ob's... Ich muss Luca... Das ist so schwer. Ja, ich hab's so gewusst, Bro. Ich kann sie direkt einen Angle breaken, natürlich. Geil.
Is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in a point. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously.
Vergiss es.
In this conference. You gotta wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there.
Lebramas Jamas.
Heard the big stake.
King James.
And MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future
Attackt mich Luca.
okay. To get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more
Is he?
to shut MP down.
And front and center on the latest issue of Time Magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. And the story just about writes itself.
We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by MP. James with it, now defended by Markkanen. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Doncic. Oh, Ayton in position.
Whoa, shit.
Throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Markkanen in the corner. Back to MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 7 points in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Das ist das Blöde an Luca. Du weißt nie, ob schießt oder was der Typ macht.
It's no good.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now. Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin.
Oh, pass
He's
mir.
not only a great player,
Ja, aber
but he's probably a
warte noch.
role model for everybody in
Merci, dass du gewartet hast.
and proving
Halbstunde.
that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined.
LeBron ist...
I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's MP.
Ah, schlechter Schuss gewesen.
Kessler off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Good round of applause for your next team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Utah also making a switch. Bailey's checked in. Now, Vanderbilt, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That one goes in.
Dumm gesehen, ich hab gemeint, er schießt direkt.
Defenders around.
Jazz leading by 8. On the wing, MP. Bangs home the trifecta. A-Train's got 15.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you
Marcus.
can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Connect. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Bucks. He was a non-factor. In the corner, it's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Doncic with a screen for Smart. Doncic outside. Outside, Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP looking around. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Das ist so fett getippt, ne, will sie.
Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Making a switch here.
Das Bild ändert sie auch nie. Von Marcus Smart.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. So on the floor for Utah. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's A-Train in at the 2.
Right here.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz leading by 15. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Now Reeves, following the three-point attempt by MP. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Filipowski finds MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. And Utah with a change here, too. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Lakers trail by 16. Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not fault.
Das ist nicht das, was ich machen möchte, aber hey, never mind.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
The ultra-popular internet star Mark Phillips in attendance to watch these Lakers.
Kevin, I don't know how big you are on social media, but that man has over 3 million followers, and he seems to be enjoying his time here in the arena.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles.
Oh, crucial.
Checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Dalton Connect. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reed. Jazz passing it around. Here's MP. Oh, man! Wow!
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And stolen by MP. Filipowski with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Sehr schön.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Now into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 15, Austin Reeves.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. The three for Doncic. Utah with the rebound.
Sehr schön.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
The three for Doncic. The shot comes out.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right.
Shot.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's Utah, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Jazz.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A-Train has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman. from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters.
Bam, weg mit Luka.
Huge factor.
Hey, ich sag's euch, Luka ist einer von meinen Lieblingsspieler eigentlich.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that.
Nein.
More movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. And here is James, following the three-pointer by MP. On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly
Hostile Environment.
the trick now.
Bruder, wir haben in Spanien gespielt.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's MP. He's got 30.
Hey, ich glaub's nicht.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Reeves the pass to Ayton.
Und du musst in Mannschaft nicht können Scoring Opportunities mismatchen, Bro. Wir sind in 14 Punkten.
Seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight.
Und wir 49.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Here's Collier. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Collier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Here's MP. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Here he
Okay,
comes.
jetzt kannst du auch heimgehen. Tut mir leid.
Look at him punish that rim.
Au.
James looking it over. Ayton sets the pick for James. No good.
Das hat man mit 2 durch.
This drought. Markkanen passes to Filipowski. Banked in off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're scoreless since the first.
Nein.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's A-Train. Filipowski finds MP.
Okay, das passt von mir gesehen.
Back to Filipowski, and the shot goes in. Filipowski's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Jazz.
And MP throws it down hard.
This young kid
Du stoppst mich so nicht. Tut mir leid.
throwing it down.
Here's Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
The drive by MP.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The three for Doncic. Utah with the rebound.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Here's A-Train, and MP throws it down hard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so it's Utah with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Want ik moest Luca dekken, zijn hersen.
Something. How about free throws? A three-point shootout is
the
best part
Fine by me.
Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Dalton Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Bailey. Niang out there with Nurkic. Then it's Keontae George. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And MP throws it down.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
To the middle, here's Reeves, and he says...
Nee, ik bedoeld gezien.
Big dunk of his own.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Bailey passes to A-Train. Nurkic a screen on Doncic. Nurkic bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Now, here's Nurkic. MP outside. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
You consider the difference in their field goal percentages. The other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves can't hit. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Bailey. Back to MP.
Nee.
With the rebound.
Schade.
And here is Doncic.
Kijk, is sowieso voorbij.
And
Perfekt.
Easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP, right here. Come on, I'm sure I'm gonna regret this, but Frank.
There we go. All right. Okay, MP. The way you responded after getting called out pre-game, I mean, have you ever considered paying someone to follow you wherever you go, insulting you at every step along the way? Because I think that might work for you.
Well, Frank, I'd rather live a peaceful life than deal with haters all day. Life just doesn't work that way, though. So if someone's gonna talk, I'm gonna shut them up. Period.
Okay, shutting up.
Thank you, Frank.
MP right here. Quick question
Right
back here.
Okay. 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 Also, lasst einen Kommentar da, ein Abo und eigentlich bis zum nächsten Mal.